personal sound engineer, Inside, the studio series, new from iHome.
Cat.
Dog.
Holland.
Tulips.
Blue.
Man group.
Lake.
Titicaca.
Crime fighter.
Batman.
Stain fighter.
2X Ultra Tide?
Good answer.
Thanks. Drop it like it's hot.
There's my Aunt Gwenda. My Aunt Gwenda feels the need now to tell me what she thinks is funny and that I should put in my act. Except it's always really mean and hurtful things. My grandmother fell down the stairs. And she was like, no, it was hilarious. She just fell and she kept rolling and rolling. And then you could hear the bones break. And then she was pooping herself everywhere. And then the paramedics came and they couldn't lift her up because you know how fat she is. Then they had to break out a tarp and they rolled her on the tarp and they were carrying her out like she was a killer whale. And so people were throwing fish at her. It was so funny. You should put that in your act. So I did. Hi, Grandma. I called her last week and we had a funny conversation. She's like, oh, Bryan, you interrupted me watching the most beautiful love story on Cinemax. This poor woman, her plumbing is broken. Oh, look, this handsome man has come over to help her. Such a gentleman, such a gentle man. Oh, it must be hot, he's taken off his shirt. Oh, he's wiping the sweat off her brow. So nice. Grandma, let me ask you, what's the name of this movie? Clean My Pipes. I think that's what it's called. Grandma, you're watching a porno. Is that what this is? Like, my parents got divorced early, so my dad, we never formed like a father-to-son relationship. It was more like a buddy-to-buddy kind of thing, you know? But it was to the point where my dad would tell me things you shouldn't tell your son. I called him, I was like, hey, Dad, what's up? Just got a blowjob. Wow! Pump the brakes, what? But I didn't say that. You know what I did? I said what any man would say to his buddy when he told him he had a BJ. How was it? Wrong thing to ask. Well, not as good as your mother's. What the Daddy! He was like, what? I mean, she was good. I'm surprised you're even here. Ah! What? Bryan, your mom could chug a Corona without using her hand. Ah!
Don't tell me you're here to buy paint. Lots of Benjamin Moore paint.
But
You also need supplies.
obviously, my basket's full of them.
But you need somebody to do the work. We're happy to connect you to qualified paint pros like this one.
Sending in a professional is exactly what I was thinking.
At Janovic, we know what you need right down to finding someone to do the job. Visit Janovic.com and view a listing of pros. Then you decide who you want to call. Now you're in control.
Get your own aisle. I work solo, okay?
I was just trying to help.
Been a long day.